KMZ 992, calling to KMY 2095. Do you copy?
What's going on, Jeff? Shouldn't you be having dinner right about now?
Yeah, Mom's still working on that, but, why do you think I'm down here? I go anywhere near the kitchen, she makes me work.
And what about your little sister?
I think that the way that you establish the pacing throughout this piece makes it so terrifying. It's kind of similar to Jordan Peele's talked about different ways horror works, and one of the biggest ones is suspense of, oh, you know what is coming, you just don't know when it's going to come for you. And I think this piece does it really, really well. I think the sound design that you did with this was really good. I think relying on the sheer terror and not really being able to see what is coming, but hearing things, I think it ups the intensity of everything. I think it plays with the pacing of the piece and makes everything so much more intense. And it's done really, really well in this. And it makes it so much more suspenseful than what it could be. It could just be like, it's coming for us, whatever. But you really heighten a lot of scenes with the sound. So I really want to commend you for that.
I also really liked the death scenes. I thought were really well done, very disturbing, especially it being a young girl who gets taken first. I think that was an interesting choice. But it sort of made the whole thing all the more disturbing, seeing that and then knowing what the field was capable of. So it definitely set up the rest of the film to be the stakes to be that much higher. But yeah, it was very suspenseful, especially having him go out in the field itself. The music adds to that effect, and it definitely left us with that pit in our stomach of horror with that ending.
I like the idea, the setting, everything is set in this house, and there's also the field outside, and we see the tree, basically, or it's like a tree or a plant that is actually the villain of the story. Is actually this sinister presence, this monster that has been apparently kidnapping people for a long time. And the main character, speaking through the radio, is also another nice touch, another subplot that keeps the audience there. It kept me there from start to finish. I think that was a very nice and well done horror with plenty of beautiful and well developed special effects, and the story was actually quite shivering as well. I mean, there's this music and this layer of fear, tension from start to finish.
There's something out there trying to get you, and you don't know what it is. And I really think that the sound design really did help to build and raise that tension, just from like the snaps and the cracks, and then also those elements where it was just silent. I feel like all of that melded together masterfully to create a very tense atmosphere.
Practical, tangible effects. I thought that really added to the feeling, not on a vibe of, oh, I like puppets more than CGI. I like old Star Wars versus newer Star Wars or whatever. But I think the particular choice to go practical effects in this instance, I think, made it that much more scary, if that makes more sense. Like, it was a good story motivated reason. And yeah, I thought the acting was great. I thought the lighting and the cinematography was also great. It all added to a feeling, had me on the edge of my seat.
I admired how it used a sense of mystery in the dark and a lot of unanswered questions about what the monster was and what it looked like to create that sense of scariness.
You get these moments of horror where it's, a girl, under the sheets with a flashlight, reading a book, this son having this moment with his father, and it's so built on trust and communication, only for him to kind of see the betrayal of the not saying everything that you need to say.